Welcome to lesson 9. I'm going to start with a picture. What is this picture? Who knows? Tell us about it. I see a man. I see a whale. I see water. There's a sidewalk. I see a mall. You hear these really short, simple sentences. We want to do more complex sentences, right? Students have been sending me their paragraphs and their recordings, and they're great, but we want to make more complex sentences. That's something we can work on today. So we need information. Who, what, where, when, why, and how. We can add information to our simple sentences and make them excellent, really impressive sentences. Let's try it. We're going to start with a sentence. This is a picture. What kind of picture? We need a preposition. And a preposition is a small word that helps us add more information. So a picture of an amazing piece of art. A man drew this with chalk. He drew it on the sidewalk at an outdoor mall in Europe. In the water, the whale is swimming. So we can start with a preposition if we want. A man is sitting where? In ice? No, it's impossible. He's sitting on ice. So what are the meanings of these? When we say with chalk, that's a tool. Right? We always use with for a tool. We say on the sidewalk because on is for a flat thing, you know, on top, on the sidewalk. We say at because at is for a place. Any place, we say at. In Europe, this is different. We say in because it's inside Europe, right? Not outside, but inside Europe. In the water, it's the same thing. It's inside the water. And on ice, again, it's flat. With a fishing pole, again, a tool. He's trying to catch the whale. Now let's talk about our sounds. We said of, but I don't say of when I speak. I say of. It's really quick and I squeeze my words. Okay, listen to my examples. This is a picture of an amazing piece of art. A man drew this with chalk. He drew it on the sidewalk at an outdoor mall in Europe. In the water, the whale's swimming. Do you hear these sounds? I don't say with, I say with chalk. It's really quick. I squeeze that sound. Okay, we're going to practice that today. Basically, we have 24 lessons. Last week, we studied lesson 8. And I want to review that with you today. So, why do we review? We have to review. Every few days we forget, we have to go back up to 100%. So review, then you start forgetting again, back up to 100%. Don't be sad about it. You have to learn this stuff 5 or 6 times before it's permanent. And then when it's permanent, you can feel confident. You can use it, right? We have to review. Start with a person. Who? Carlos. What happened? Carlos planted a tiny seed. That's his action. When? Where? In the front yard. That tells us the place. Why? How? Carefully. So we have information. We want to put it together. Let's try it. Carlos planted a tiny seed. That's my independent clause. Do you remember studying that? An independent clause is a complete idea. And that one is complete. But we can add carefully. It tells us how. In the front yard, that tells us where. So now we have a complex, interesting sentence with lots of information. Let's try another one. What? The seed. That's our subject. What happened? The seed became a large, shady avocado tree. We have information, right? When? Many years later. After Carlos had moved. Where? Far away. Why? To work in the city. How? We don't know. So let's put it together. We start with our independent clause. It's a main idea. It's a complete idea. After Carlos had moved, we can add time, many years later. We can add a place, far away. It tells us where he moved. To work in the city. It tells us why he moved. And we have prepositions like to and in. In tells us inside the city, again, right? So last week, students sent me a paragraph. We watched a video. It was about a mongoose and a snake fighting. And I want to share a paragraph with you today. We're going to talk about some great things in the paragraph and some things we can improve too. So in this video, we say in because it's inside. We use that preposition. In India, we use that because it's inside India, right? A lot of students say at India, and that's incorrect because at is for a place, but for a country, we always say inside that country. With probably, we don't use in. So that's a small mistake. Another small mistake, when we say river, we need an article here. We say a river, right? And if you remember from lesson 3, we use a river the first time, but after that we can say the river because everybody understands which river we're talking about. Overall, it's a great paragraph. I liked how later in the paragraph the student explains her opinion. And I didn't include that because we don't have enough time today, but thank you, Yoko. This was Yoko's paragraph for last week. I hope you guys submit paragraphs this week. Check on our website in our create section. You could try it. We also had speaking activities, so students use adverbs like carefully, quietly, and you guys use those sounds that we talked about. We don't say carefully, like we don't talk like a robot. We say carefully and quietly, so that was great. So we have 24 lessons. Last time we studied lesson 8. Today we're studying lesson 9. What can we learn? We practiced a little bit already, but the best way to practice is to go to our website. So you'll find lesson 9, 6 parts. Review, learn, practice, create, 100% review and solutions. We have to do all of these parts because we want to get back up to 100%. That's our goal. Review our last lesson. Learn new information about prepositions, how to use them. Practice using them. We have practice problems. We have a paragraph that we improve every time together. Create, you can write, you can speak on our website, and we'll review that for you for next time. 100% review. This week we have some songs, we have some speaking activities, we have a listening activity which is really challenging, and I want you guys to try that. And then we have solutions, of course. So solutions, it's just the answers to all of the problems that were in the lessons. So, hope you guys enjoy it. How can we get started? First, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click above the video. You can start today's lesson. Click below the video. When you go to our page, let me just show you. You're going to see this page. First thing you do, you go to the side, you click on the lesson, and open up these. You can see all 6 parts, right? You're also going to see some good links here to YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Each of those pages, you can see more information. You can join us, you can get updates, we'll send you information and maybe free practice activities. You can join our newsletter. Put your name and email here. We'll send you information about new lessons, new activities. For example, Wednesday we have a free class. And if you join the newsletter, I'll send you an email about our free class. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Good luck with it, have fun with it, and I hope I'll see you on Thursday.